Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of... Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Messi. Oh, good spread. And here's Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Fagioli. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be...
Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Picked out, and the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Son Heung-min. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Good ball, good take. Still goalless. Messi. And it's Fagioli. And it's Messi. And here's Oyarzabal. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
To Messi. Now it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. He's in a great position. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Número 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's found a way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Chance to shoot! No, just not quite. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's only too happy to take that back. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Valverde. And it's Messi. And Caicedo. And here's Valverde. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Deftly away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Oyarzabal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Caicedo. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Fascioli. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's on it, can he get away? Great chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is... and a shot! Ball's gone out of play. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now this could be a chance. Fagioli, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Fagioli, and here's Oyarzabal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Caicedo. And here's Fagioli. And here's Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde. That's tidy. That's very neat. Oh, important interception. In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. Backward it goes. Look at the shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
A case now of complete control. And that's a good ball. And it's made its way to... and a chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he's gone looking for safety. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
2 minutos de compensación.
Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Son Heung-min showing good feet. Fajoli. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Fajoli! He's got away with one there. Looking to play him in. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Fajoli. Now this could be a chance. Nice control. Robertson. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Knocks it out wide. Fajoli is onto this. And it's made its way to him. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Fajoli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread to the right. Caicedo. That's going wide left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Wriggles his way through. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. Space for him to turn and look. Robertson is flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread neatly. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. .15 minutes till half-time. And he's forced to go back. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. lovely bit of skill. And it's Caicedo. Oh, sweet feet. Over to the right flank. Could move up a gear here. Oh, super find. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Played out wide. Son Heung-min. And Robertson. Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Fagioli. And here's Valverde. Oh, good take and a good air. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Shot could be on. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Now, can he find a finish? Great chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pinches it off him. Son Heung-min. Robertson. This looks promising. Decent chance! And that's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out towards the right wing. Valverde. And here's Fagioli.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Valverde. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good spread. And he's gone backward here. He's in a good position here. And he's gone looking for safety.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 29.830.
And it's Messi. That's good play. And here's Valverde. And here's Valverde. He's having a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
That's a good ball out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pings it across.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Great work on the overlap. And a shot! And that's a good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Número 27.
We're looking at a different game now.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. And here's Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Fagioli. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi having a look.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Son Heung-min. Fagioli. That's a decent clearance.
Fagioli really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Robertson. And here's Oyarzabal. And the shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
número 21.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mikel Oyar. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in. And the finish! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Convertido en el minuto 7. Número 18.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Fagioli. Oh, good spread. Now it's Fagioli. Oh, it's come loose. Not destined for the flank. This looks promising. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Fagioli, over to the right flank. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Messi. There's the shot! Tries to get it clear. And here's Valverde. Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Valverde. And it's Fagioli. Caicedo, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going across goal. That's really well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min has a look and plays it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Valverde. Fagioli. Lovely ball and Oyarzabal! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Fagioli. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shoots! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Oh, they can break here. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we are back on the way. Now it's Messi. Valverde. And here's Messi. And he was quick to react. Valverde. Akanji does well to get it back. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. So what can they make of this? He's on it, can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min is onto this. And it's Caicedo. And this is Son Heung-min! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Jimenez. And Robertson. Not the most accurate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out towards the right wing. Valverde. Fagioli. Spread out to the left. Fagioli. And it's made its way to him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's well seen too. Fagioli. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. Caicedo. And Robertson. Jimenez. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. That is lovely. And this is Son Heung-min. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short. Played with speed from back to front. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal ploughing through the middle.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Caicedo. Robertson. Caicedo. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Son Heung-min. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! And again! Oh, good stop, it had to be. That's put paid to the danger. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Messi, and it's Fascioli. And here's Oyarzabal. And this is Son Heung-min.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Showing good feet. And here's Fascioli. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mikel Oyarzabal collecting the match ball, and it is his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.